No 26-year-old ever moved more quickly to fulfill a promise than Orson Welles. Many make the case for Citizen Kane as the greatest American film ever made.
You know, my first picture would never have been made, never in a million years, if the producer had lived in Hollywood, had any knowledge of Hollywood. It was a total accident, total piece of luck, like winning $600,000 from a quarter in a jackpot.
Well, you've been quoted as saying, we live here in Hollywood in a snake pit.
Oh, yes. Well, I've always hated Hollywood, but I hate almost everything in the modern world. And Hollywood is simply the most pleasant place to live in left.
You've been quoted as saying, I really shouldn't have stayed in this business because it's too ridiculous.
I shouldn't have.
What should you have done?
Well, I had a lot of options open. Everybody does. Anybody who has enough sense to make a movie can make a lot of other things. And I should have finished right away, because I saw right at the beginning that the odds, you know, it's like the 2 zeros on the wheel in Vegas. The odds are against the player here, and are by the nature of movie making. What's wrong with this place is that it's another marketplace, and the marketplace is always the enemy of the artist.
As an artist, do you feel you have no place here in Hollywood?
Not no place, but if they don't like what you do, really, I was going to show them that they were wrong. And I have spent the rest of my life showing people, trying to prove that what is said is wrong. And that's been an enormous waste of spirit and of energy. I don't believe there is any wisdom in compromise, unless you're a politician. And to the extent that movies are politics, I don't belong in movies.
You're not willing to compromise now?
I cannot compromise. When I do something which is compromised, it is it is poorer than a second-rate director's picture. My pictures don't work at all unless they work my way. It's not because I think they're better that way. They simply fall apart unless they're done my way. You know, I am a romantic, and I was a romantic in the early 19th century way. I wanted every experience, every kind of thing, and so I went to Hollywood in that spirit, and I should have left in that spirit.